G'day guys, what's cracking? Can't see me there. 2Aussie here again. So tonight we're trying a sort of Greek dish. Well, I got it from Aldi, but we're trying Tiropita. So here it is here. I've whacked it in the oven. Took about 40 minutes to cook. Still a little bit hot, so I won't touch it yet. Just leave that there if I can. So let's get in there and see what's going on. Let's see, how hot is it? It's a little bit hot. I'll try and show you just like that. That's Tiropita, a Greek dish with cheese, egg, filo pastry, and I got it from my local Aldi store for $6.99. I had no idea that they had it. It's looking good. It's nice and hot. Just let me get in there, guys. I can see you there, but I haven't got in there properly yet. What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing. This is what happens when you don't go live very often. I used to do it all the time, didn't I? Hey guys, I'll try again. Sorry. Get on the video, that's the way. Okay, 13 watching. Bloody hell. How you going, guys? There's an ad, that's good. So let's see who's in here. What's this crap? Man, they just changed everything. Mr. Speed, Melanie Rose, Brad, Michael, Ufa, Abdul the Donkey Dealer. I like that name. Anyway, great to have you here, guys. Let me know if the sound's all right. I'm trying a new little microphone here. I tested it out a little bit before, but I'm pretty sure it's working okay. Petey, how you going, mate? Nice to see you again. Oy. Baseball bat. Kim eats. Anyway, here we go. Actually, I've got to get a tea towel because it's bloody hot. So I don't know, any of you guys, if you've been to Aldi and you've seen this. I shop at Aldi all the time and I've never noticed it before. But it's a Greek dish called Tiropita. It's bloody hot. I just pulled it out of the oven. So what I might do is take it out of this thing and then I'll put it on the chopping board and we can check it out. So for once I'm not cooking and I can have a chat. If I miss any of your comments, guys, because there's a few people here at the moment, I'm sorry about that. No, maybe I should have got something better to take that out with. It's not working too good. This is my first time trying this. Apparently it's got a cheese in it called Mithra, and I've never heard of that before. Let me know if you have. Oh, that's so hot. I lost my drink then. Well, you know what? I don't think that's going to work. So I'm going to leave it in there. As you can see, it's like a roll. It's like a snake. And because I've never seen this before, I actually checked out a few recipes online to see how it goes, what it's all about. Abdullah the Donkey Dealer, I sort of suspected it was Broady Thugs. How are you, mate? Bashed any eshays lately? I heard there's that you bash eshays. Anyway, I love everyone. You can all come here. I don't mind who you are. As long as you behave yourself. So, I'm going to cut this thing. Let's give it a little bit of a go. It's probably going to be pretty bloody hot. I thought I'd use a pizza cutter. Might be a good idea. Might work better. It's like a bloody round pizza. Put that up there so you can see it. Tiropita. Tiropiti. Let's give it a go, guys. I'm expecting there's not going to be too much filling in it. It's actually quite greasy, but when I saw people doing recipes of it, they were using a lot of olive oil, and it's filo pastry, probably so the pastry is nice and soft. Yeah, it is good to find something different. As soon as I saw it, I thought I could make a video of that, or I could go live, and the opportunity to go live did come up. Taro's World, hi. Still do ASMR. Sorry, Tan's World. Sorry. How are you, Tan? I actually saw you go live today, but I've been really busy. I've been cleaning up and doing all sorts of things because I'm always doing YouTube. I never do anything else. Aussie bitch, hi. Looks good. It's not bad, but it looks good. But so far, I'm not mad about the taste actually. I had a feeling this wouldn't be my thing, but anyway, it's good to try something different. I'm sure I won't be eating all this tonight. See that? It's like a snake. I'll try a little bit more. Doing all right, Tan? That's good to hear. So I might put it closer to me because there's crumbs everywhere. Like I said, it's phyllo pastry, so it's going to be pretty crummy. Got crumbs everywhere. I've been cleaning all day. That's good. Thanks, Michael. It's good to know because I actually thought it might be good for picking up ASMR type stuff, but as long as it works good for this sort of thing, that's all that matters. Thought I'd give it a go. Cut the moustache. Well, after November I will. I'm not happy with it either. It's annoying me. And Liz is not kissing me anymore because of it, so I better get rid of it. So, if you've heard of Mizthra cheese, and it's got feta. It hasn't got a lot of feta. It's got mostly Mizthra. I think that's how you say it. It's on the back here anyway. Oh, and actually, it's made in Greece too, believe it or not. You would think it was just some product that someone's made and sold it to Aldi, but it actually says made in Greece. So, Mizthra cheese, never heard of it before. Probably never eat it again, but, you know, it's average. Maybe I should have got something to dip it in. You know what? Barbecue sauce is just over there in the fridge. I might quickly grab it. Barbecue and tomato. Actually, you know what? No. I'll get my favourite. Where is it? Got my favourite Aldi sauce. Herb and garlic. I'll give that a go. I've got to tell you, I wasn't expecting much from this, but it's okay, but not my kind of taste really. Let's try a little bit more. Whose baseball bat anyway? Is that one of your mates' donkey dealer? Someone else said I look like Chopper in my Macca's video a couple of days ago too. And you know what? What was funny, I think it was Mr. Beard. He comes on here sometimes, he watches my videos. He commented, you're looking like something like, I didn't know Chopper Reed had a YouTube channel. And you couldn't see it because I reversed back because it was a better light and I was in the shade. But right in front of me, up the road, I actually was parked at Lithgow Correctional Centre. Only I wasn't there because I was visiting anyone or because I needed to go there. I went there because there's a little shop there as you drive in, like a gift shop. And there's a big area from there in between up to the correctional centre. And sometimes there's kangaroos hanging around in there, like grazing. So I was going to take some footage of them. And I thought it'd be a good quiet spot too. That was funny. He said, I look like Chopper Reed. And I was like actually near the correctional centre, the jail. I didn't comment that back, but that was funny. Very crummy. Yeah, maybe. Might be better with pasta sauce on it. It's actually not the best. I thought it'd be right. It's just, I mean, I suppose the sort of food I eat, and you guys probably eat a lot of stuff too, even if you make pasta or something like that, I tend to put a bit of sugar in there just to give it a bit of taste, not so tangy. And that's what's different about this. There's no, it doesn't taste like it's got any sugar or anything sweetish. It's sort of tangy and not that sweet, but it's okay. Anyway, probably wouldn't buy it again, but it was worth a try, something different. Always got to try something different on the 2Aussie channel. Had a bit of cheese came out there. Let's try with some of this stuff. Herb and garlic sauce. I always have trouble getting this stuff out too. No, it's coming out good this time. This is a full one, that's nice. Good stuff. Let's give it a go. Have I ever gotten cream pie before? No, I haven't actually. I saw someone doing that on a live the other night. That's my attitude too. If you don't, Michael, if you don't try new things, you'll never know. And most of the time they're right. That's average. I mean, I'm not going to throw it out, of course. You know I don't chuck stuff out, but I'll eat it. Imagine I'm eating a Bunnings snag. Actually, I have to do. Actually, you know what? Talking about that, I would like to do a Bunnings video one day, but the thing is, if I don't take Liam or someone with me, I can't sort of film and do it at the same time. What I was thinking of doing, and don't hold it to me because it may not ever happen, I was thinking of going to the hospital and the local hospital here at Katoomba and trying not hospital food because you have to be in hospital to have that, but trying, I don't know how I want to put this, like whether you want to call it cafeteria because I know that's American sounding, or kiosks. Well, I was thinking of whatever shops in there where you buy stuff, pies and things. I was thinking about going there to the local hospital, which is only about 10 kilometres away from me, and checking out the food there, see what it's like. Let me know if you're interested in that one. I'm not saying when it will happen, but it could happen. Hey, Alpha Dog, Ben Coops, what's cracking? I thought you'd be getting into some knuckles tonight. I thought you'd be too busy to come here. Shout out to Anisha, guys. Last time I said that, it was a joke, but let's see. Someone was trying to take the piss. Yeah, well, I was thinking of not. Well, I'd have to go to hospital for them to give me. Sorry, that went everywhere. For them to give me food, but I'm thinking about just going into the shop that they have in there. They usually have a shop where people who are visiting can go and buy something to eat. Or if you're a patient and you're feeling up to it, you can go and buy a pie or a sausage roll or something. I might do that, one day. Maybe I'll make it eating at the hospital cafeteria for 24 hours. See how that goes down. That'd be great. I've got to put this sauce on. It's still not making much difference, It's okay, but... G'day, Flame Crew. Nice to have you here. Yeah, well, I don't fight much these days either. I never really did. But Brad, or not Brad, sorry, someone was asking me what my main job is. And about a month ago, I lost my job because I punched someone in the face. So I just lost my cool. But I've been there 10 years and, a lot of people, they try and push you, they carry on with you. And eventually I snapped. So stuff them. So at the moment, YouTube is my main job, even though I get paid about $2 a day. And I can't collect it. Your pizza's here. I hope it's from Domino's. A bit of red in my cheeks. I've actually got big lights on and it's very bright too. So if I don't have the lights, you can't see very well. I've got like huge ones. Like studio lights. What am I eating? Tiropita. I'm trying to keep it to make it stand up, but the bloody thing keeps falling down. So my first time trying it, it's actually not too bad. I'll use that to hold it up. That's it there. Who was that? Brad, thank you very much, mate. $3.99, thank you. You can always tell when something happens like that because it lights up so much. Thanks, mate. Oh, when is the podcast too? I'm not sure what's going on there. No, I haven't tried the Russian ready-to-eat meal yet. I have Liam with me a lot lately, and actually the other thing too is I think it's supposed to be a 24-hour pack. I don't know what's in there until I open it. I don't want to open it off camera. I want to open it on camera. And I want to, again, Brad, come on, settle down. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. Really, oh, 18 people watching too. It's all happening. Thanks, Brad. Appreciate it. So, and as if I'm not saying I don't have a job because of that. People always ask what you do for a living and what's going on. So, I'm not going to hide it. But okay, thanks, Brad. Got my little mic ready. I'm testing it out. Anyway, I forget what I was saying now. So this is not too bad. I'm going to probably eat the whole lot. Not tonight here on camera, but I will eat it. Anyway, yeah, the MRE pack, Russian one, what I was thinking too was when I unboxed that on the video or showed you, it's like, I don't know how I'm going to work it out because unless there's some English writing in there, I don't know how to speak Russian. Maybe I should have got something else, but I will do it sooner or later. But the thing is, because it's 24-hour pack, it's probably going to be like a breakfast, lunch, dinner type thing, even though I won't know what's in there if it's in Russian. I want to have time to be able to do each part, unless it's just the whole thing at once. Also, guys, anyone who's here who left a comment about the KFC thing, all these other things keep coming up, and I haven't had a chance to do it yet. I need a day where I can actually go to KFC and, not do anything else. So it will happen. It is going to happen, and I've got it all sort of worked out. Thanks, Brad. I'm glad you've got supporters like you. Thank you. So anyway, I am going to do the KFC thing too. I would like to do a Hungry Jack's one day too, because I was sort of hoping everyone would vote for Hungry Jack's because on the rewards and you got Shake and Win and all that stuff, there's so much stuff you can get that actually doesn't cost that much if you went all day. But it's not about the money. I mean, I love KFC. I'm going to do it. I did ask, so. But I don't think Liam will be doing it with me. I have a feeling I'm going to be doing it by myself. Try a bit more of this. It's very greasy. Look how greasy that is. I don't know if you can see that. Very greasy. But like I said, I did look at a few recipes about this last night, and it does get a lot of olive oil on it. They paint it on all the bits of phyllo pastry. What am I eating? Man, I've said this about 10 times. Tiropita. Tiropita. When Peter comes in, if he does, he'll call it Tiropita. Then I'll be rushing. Still don't know what I'm doing though. I'm gonna put this down, guys. I can't keep it up. It won't stay up, this thing. I've got to have this on it. This actually isn't that great. And I wasn't expecting big things, but it was something different, and that's what I like. You know, I like to do things differently if I can. Jacob Sandner, hi. Sorry I'm late. You're cool, man. It's pretty late for you anyway, I suppose. The box. And I know I always try and not so much promote Aldi, but you know I like Aldi. And of course, like everywhere, not everything's going to be the best. This one, I actually won't buy again. I know that. Got a bit of a cheese pool there, but not much. It's different cheese. But it was worth a go. Okay, that's fair enough. 10:30 is cool. So how'd you enjoy your Maccas today? I'm assuming you did that video today where you ate it today, Jacob. You had the no comments again, but I did see that you said that you can comment you were going to fix it. So I'll have a look back at it later. Poita. Yep, starting without you again, bro, but I'm not going to eat all this. I'm only about halfway. But look what it's called. I was thinking if you come along, I would say it. Tiropita. Tiropita. That's if you're Aussie. If you're Greek, Tiropita. So, like I said, this is a Greek dish, or a Greek sort of thing that they make up, but this is made from Aldi, but it does say it's made in Greece. So, decorating your Christmas tree. I've got to tell you, I'm not that into Christmas. That won't be happening here. But I hope you enjoyed it. Drizzle of garlic oil. I don't actually have any at the moment. This is garlic and herb, but I don't think much can save this stuff. It's okay. Like I said, it's okay. It's not disgusting, but it's okay. Posted 2 vids in a row. I wondered about that. Man, you must have eaten a lot that day. Okay. Yeah, I don't have people come here, so it's all right, except for my son. I don't think he cares about Christmas too much or about a tree. Hmm. It looks good anyway. I'll say that. I'll give it that much. I think it's just the cheese. I'm not into that sort of cheese. Some awesome Angus pies in a 2-pack. I got to say, like, even though this is in the freezer, I don't really look in the freezer that much, but I'll check it out. I will check it out next time I'm there. I'm sure I'll be there soon. I was there a couple of days ago. Yes, more people should be doing reviews about Aldi. Anyway, this is like a snake. Look at it coming apart. Look at that. Bit of a cheese pull? No, not really. Let's eat it on its own. I sound a bit tired. No, I'm fine. I've just been doing a bit of cleaning today. Just I think I just, you have your days where I'm not tired. I just don't really have a lot to say. But you guys, when you comment, it gives me something to say. Potato pies. Actually, I like potato pies, so I'll probably have a look at them when I go there again. When I've been doing the pie reviews, like a little bit here and a little bit there, and a little while ago when I started doing it, I kept buying the cheap Aldi pies, and I don't want to be eating pies all the time. I buy the 4-pack, put them in the fridge so they weren't frozen, easier to cook, and then I was going to do a live or do a video and I never got around to it, so I had to keep eating them. I ended up buying about 3 packets in 3 weeks, and I'm eating all these pies. And they're not the best pies, they weren't great, the cheap ones. So I might try those ones that you're talking about, and I'll do a video of that probably, Peter. Sorry, Ben Coops, I have no idea what that means. Oh, Aldi meat. I've been saying that. What did I make? Oh, if you look back a few videos, it's not that long ago. I made the turkey meatloaf. I never buy meat anywhere else but Aldi, and like anything, it can be hit or miss. The beef mince is all right. Turkey mince is all right. I haven't tried everything. I always buy chicken breast there because it is quite a bit cheaper, and it's always good. If I buy chicken thigh, which I don't do that often, but I do like it, I buy chicken thigh. It's pretty good. All those sort of meats, they're a little bit cheaper and they're not too bad. You're a Woolies and a Coles shopper. It doesn't matter which one. They're both a rip-off. I mean, I used to work at Coles. I know they're a rip-off. Woolies is no better. But um, I'm not just trying to support Aldi. I mean, even when I had a full-time job and I had no problem affording things, and I even got a discount at Coles, 5%, but I still shopped at Aldi and it still cost me less. But like anywhere, not everything's going to be fantastic, but the meat is actually not too bad depending on what you buy. Not everything's great like everywhere else. Oh, I haven't been back there yet. I don't even want to see the people. That's the main thing. I used to buy things when I was there, bits here and bits there, but I just don't want to see the retards that work there. I actually went to Coles in another place not long ago. I needed something. I had to go in there, but I ain't going to this one where I used to work. There is a Woolworths here too. I do go in there to get things. I actually got the Redskin there the other day, the Redskin drink, and I'm probably going to post that video tomorrow. Hopefully you'll find that a bit amusing because I tried to do something a little bit different. This is why the KFC thing hasn't happened yet. To Vic Markets, was it cheaper there? That's one thing I never have done, gone to markets to buy meat and stuff. I think for me though, I get up late and I used to do night shift, and I actually like being up later and going to bed later. And Kimmy, 14, yes, that is Kimmy. Kimmy, what's his name? Vladimir, and Donald. But yeah, I don't get up early enough to go to the market. Sometimes they have a market here once a month, and it finishes at 1 in the afternoon. And by the time I get up, get ready, I think I'll stuff it. I never go anyway. Not that I wouldn't go, but I just never get up, and I couldn't be bothered most of the time. And then I've always got usually something to do with YouTube going on lately. The crack of noon, that's pretty close to my time. I try to get up around 11 a.m. Sometimes it's 12:30, like today. Actually, Brad, saying that, I don't know how often it is, but there's a hall down here, community hall. It's quite a big one, and they have a farmers market down there. Probably is once every couple of weeks or once a month. Not the one I was talking about earlier. That's another one at the school. Just an average sort of market with crafts and things like that, arts and crafts and plants. But this farmers market, I've never been to it, and it's been going for ages. I never go, but I might go one day and check it out. They probably would have meat there, I'm sure. Yep. Well, that's why I buy stuff in Aldi. I mean, my thing is chicken. I like chicken, and they have a few things like not just normal chicken to make stuff with, but they also have um, chicken Kievs, which aren't too bad. They have other things, crumb chicken type things. Yeah, that was good. Red Rooster giving me support, and believe it or not, when I was working at Coles, a young girl who worked in a deli, she said to me, because she knew about the channel and everything, I do a little bit of Insta, a little bit of Twitter, not so much Facebook, but um, she said to me, I should do TikTok. And I'm like, really? TikTok? I'd say looked at TikTok a little bit. I mean, it's not a big deal to me, but I actually did do it, but I'm not doing any silly dances and crap like that like they do on there. What I was doing was just posting little bits from the video, maybe something, putting it in reverse or whatever. And because guys, settle down, both of you, okay? It'd be good. There's no need for this. I'll get to another story after this, but I went on TikTok, put a few things there, posted it, and they. What happens if you go on TikTok? There's actually a button there, a YouTube button. So if someone on TikTok looks at my video and they see on my homepage, they can press the button. You don't have to put a link or anything. You press the button and it goes straight to my YouTube channel, which is good. But guys, it's very hard to concentrate while you two are at this shit. So settle down. It's so you go if you go to TikTok and you press the button to go to YouTube, you can go straight to my channel, which is good, and I think that's help. But what I was getting at is it's not about that. It tells you who liked your video or looked at your video. And Hungry Jack's looked at my TikTok video the other day. I couldn't believe it. And then even Liam said, "Is it the legit Hungry Jack's? Is it like the actual Hungry Jack's?" So, and I pressed on it, and it went to Hungry Jack's videos made by Hungry Jack's. So it was actually them. So you never know. We could get a Hungry Jack's thing coming up soon. I hope so. I'd love that. Now, what's going on with you guys? To me, that's not a big deal, but I'd rather it didn't happen. But I went into someone's video the other day, a little Aussie kid, and he's actually from Turkish descent, and he does a little bit of ASMR, and sometimes he has his father on. All I made a comment was how I like Turkish food, and I've been trying it lately. I'm making a comment to be seen and all this. This kid's got like over 50,000 subscribers, and you wouldn't believe the people, the comments they made on my comment, but it wasn't to me. It wasn't about my comment. They just thought, oh, this one stole that food. This country stole that food. You killed our people. It's like, man, I ended up deleting my comment to get rid of the whole lot. It had 27 comments and only 17 thumbs up. I couldn't believe it. Thailand, exactly. Thailand. I couldn't believe it. I deleted it because I just thought this kid doesn't need to see this. This is not what his channel is about. I even made a comment saying, guys, settle down because this is about ASMR, this channel. It's not about this sort of crap. And they sort of said, yes, but I had to tell him this and blah, yeah, but that. And it still went on a little bit. I just deleted it. I'd had enough. I just thought, he's doing it, poor kid's doing a ASMR channel. If he reads all these comments, it's like, seriously? Some of them were like 2 paragraphs long. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, been watching him a little bit too. I found him not long ago, Jacob. But did you? I don't know if you saw that comment that I made, and then they made all those. It was not the Fortnite one he just did, I think, today. It was the one before it with his dad. Anyway, it's gone now. I just thought I'll delete it and it's all over. Well, Ben Coops, I wanted to go to Hungry Jack's lately and I haven't been able to. And they've still got them till I think tomorrow, actually. They got all these good deals in there and the rewards. There was two cheeseburgers and 18 nuggets for $12, and then there was a $2 bloody, what are those things called? Sunday. And there was something else, I forget what it was. And I wanted to go, I wanted to go there and do all that. And then Shake and Win's gotten better too. Sometimes you get a cheap Whopper. Before it used to be a bit different. Oh, the other thing too is with Hungry Jack's, why I want to do it, why I want to do more there too, and I'm hoping stuff comes up. One opened up in the area where I go to places. I usually have to go out a bit further if me and Liz are out and about doing stuff, so I don't get there very often. So it's actually in the area where I go to all the other ones, so I can go to any of them now. I love it. And I don't mind Hungry Jack's. Mm. I think though, if you did Hungry Jack's a lot, that flame grilled starts to get a bit old. You start to get sick of that taste, but as long as you don't do it too often. But when I had that chorizo one, that was pretty good, the recent one. I liked that. It was really good. I like chorizo for a start. And like I said in a video, I've never seen a chorizo patty before. So that was good. But what I was thinking one day, I know I was doing that thing with the lava cakes, and I'm over that. I'm sick of lava cakes. They're all crap. But maybe one day I'll make my own lava cake, a big one, and we'll see. But like I said, don't hold me to any of this stuff. It's all ideas I have in my head. And I mean, I had Liz say to me one time about a few months ago, she said, one day you're going to run out and you're going to have nothing to do. And I said, don't bet on it. I have so many ideas up here. I actually had an idea today, and I'm going to do a video of that one day too. And like I was saying earlier, eating at the hospital cafeteria for 24 hours or for a meal, whatever. I don't know, Ben Coops. Uh, yeah, I'm probably allowed. I mean, I got paid out, like I was owed a bit of money, long service. I probably wouldn't hurt if I talked about it, but you know what? I don't feel like I need to. I'm over it. It's over now. Just somebody, and I was actually in a good mood that night. So somebody was in a bad mood and they decided they want to be a smart ass with me, not for the first time. Then they act like they want to be friends with you again. They're just, all I can say is there's so many retards in that place, and not in just that one, in a lot of places like that. People who don't know whether they want to be your friend or your enemy. Anyway, somebody just pushed me too far. Yep, and I've had my buttons pushed plenty of times in that job over 10 years. It took me 10 years, but like I said, I wasn't having a bad night. Everything was cool. But if they want to be smart with you, well, then that's what ends up happening. No way, Jose. Actually, I want to do a video about it, but I don't know how long it's going to last. But my son Liam, you guys, most of you know who he is. He wants, like most young guys, and I was the same, and I still am a bit. I've got like at least 100 kilos of weights around here, more. I've got bars for them, and I've got a pull up thing. And I started getting into it more and more before I started doing YouTube. And then I stopped. But of course, being a young bloke, he wants to get in the gym. He doesn't know much. So we've actually been going down to the local gym, which is a bit of a piece of crap, but they got weights, enough weights and stuff. And so we've been going down there, and sometimes we doing things like shrugs, and I'm going. I don't say to him, "Do you want to do shrugs?" If you ever watch Kelly Muscle, and I know Liam does too, I say, "Do you want to do African rhinos?" Because he goes like an African rhino, and all this stuff. We have fun, but we've actually been going to the gym. We're not going for the next few days because I've got things to do and he's got things to do. But we did a 3 month membership and we'll see how that goes. But after that, I probably won't be going again because I'm not going to have the money and I'm not sure if I want to go there anyway. Pay them to be their friends. Don't pay anyone to be their friend, to be your friend. What do I think of Greg's Kitchen? Well, I got to tell you, like probably most people who do this sort of thing, I had another little channel going before, which was pretty much nothing. I was just sort of learning, experimenting, just for a couple of months, and then um, I actually saw him on there, and I saw his gardening channel too. I think he had a gardening channel at the time, and I just thought, well, I might have a go at that. And there's so many things. But what got me was there were so many things you can actually do to do with food. Look what I'm doing tonight. Look what I'm talking to you about. Then, if I wanted to do ASMR, get a good microphone, I could do that. But there's so many things you can do. So I liked the fact that because of him, I've gotten some good ideas, and like it got me started, like watching him, and then from watching him, seeing other people, looking it up. But I got to say, it's not my kind of humor, but I know a lot of people like it. I'm not going to bag him. If you like it, you like it. That's all. He's not hurting anyone. People are amused. They like him, so that's no big deal, eh? As long as you're not hurting anyone, having fun. That's what I try to do here. Well, I don't know. I try to do bits and pieces myself, but I think if I had someone to try and edit them, then it's probably going to cost me, and I can't afford that anyway, even if I was working. But I'm having fun. I'm just having mucking around, so it's good. I better eat this. It's getting bloody cold. Yeah, I'll have someone do it. I mean, Liam reckons he can do a bit of stuff, well, he's learning, but he's never got time. He's always doing other things. Ah, it's cool. I'm happy with what I'm doing. I mean, I know it would be good to have a bit more editing and stuff like that, but I'm okay with it. And sometimes when my videos do drag on a bit, I mean, I actually don't mind it because, this was partly like when you just said, Brad just said, what do I think of Greg's Kitchen? Well, when I first looked at his stuff, and then I was also looking at people who just do what I'm doing now, but not as a live. They do a mukbang, and I'm like, what's a mukbang? Looking at all that stuff, figuring it out, and I started trying to do that sort of stuff. And if I can sit there long enough and talk to people, then some days you're making a video and you got plenty to say. Like if I'm doing a live, I've got plenty to say sometimes, but other times you're like, hey, let's cut this short. I haven't got anything to say today. If people are happy to sit there and listen to you jabber on, it's like, why not? Yeah, probably would. Actually, because like everyone, sometimes I haven't been watching him lately, but I do watch PewDiePie sometimes. Well, I have been in the past. Haven't been watching him much lately, and I hear him saying about his editor named Brad, and I sometimes say to Liam, I need my own Brad. So, the idea, I think about it a lot. But the other thing too is I've been posting every day lately, and I haven't been wanting to. Well, not haven't been wanting to. I've been just thinking I'll post every couple of days, and that way you have a chance to muck around with other things like trying to learn how to edit and stuff like that. But all these things just came up all of a sudden, and then I've even got another one I'm going to put out tomorrow, and then maybe the next day I don't know if I'm going to do something. I probably won't, but I say that, and then something comes up. I'm glad, Jacob, you got your phone fixed too. I was hoping that you would keep going. How to basic. Now, Liam keeps telling me about that, and I haven't looked it up because, you would think I'm not a young guy. How do I know all this stuff? Well, having an 18-year-old son, that's how I know a lot of this stuff. And he's always trying to get me to watch stuff that I'm not even interested in. He's watching bloody Deji yesterday, KSI's brother. I mean, I don't want to even hear Deji. All these overacting people. G'day, High Country. Yeah, I thought Liam's taken off to his mum's for a couple of days. I wasn't expecting him to go, so I thought, why not go live? I've had this Tiropita thing in the fridge for a week, and I was going to either do a video or go live. And now saying about editing, going live is easier because then you can't edit. You don't have to edit. And I can do this thing, and we can talk about it. I actually use iMovie too, and that's another thing. Actually, let me eat this first. My thing was When I started this, of course, I was working. It's only been recently that I'm not. And you're trying to work, trying to do stuff around here, trying to put videos out. And I wasn't doing much to start with, and I didn't realize what I needed to do. And all I concentrated on was getting subscribers, which I'm not doing at the moment much. That's why you don't see my sub count go up much, because I'm not out chasing people. I mean, if they want to watch me, that's good. I'll watch some of theirs, but I'm not chasing people as much anymore. But I was trying to get to the 1,000 subscribers first. I didn't realize how much watch time I needed, like how hard it was going to be to get that in a year. So I'm putting it out, doing lives. Lives was getting me lots of watch time. So my thing was to try and get monetized in the first 12 months, which I actually did just under a couple of weeks, under 12 months. And I always said, once I get monetized, then I'll concentrate more on editing. If I concentrated on doing editing all the time and I wasn't putting the content out and I wasn't going live, then I still wouldn't be monetized now. But that was the first goal. Like, you set yourself goals. The first goal was actually to have a channel, set it up, have a plan, all that stuff. Get the subscribers, get the view time, get monetized. Now now that I'm monetized, I don't have to post every day. Like I said, it's just worked out that way lately. I've had too much I want to do, and I feel like I'll never run out of ideas. And high country, it doesn't bother me if you don't catch up on them, because, like I said, I'm posting pretty much every day lately. As long as people are having a bit of a look, and that's all that matters. I know what a great supporter you are. You don't have to look at every video and make a comment. I like that you're there. It's great. I don't expect that from anyone, especially if I'm posting every day. I couldn't keep up with someone's videos who's posting every day. Has it been raining down there? It actually rained a little bit today, but not much, or a bit last night and today, but not much. Anyway, that's what I'm getting at. It was about getting to being monetized, which has only been a couple of months. And then I've still got things to learn as far as YouTube goes, not just editing and all that sort of stuff. But like Brad said, I use iMovie too a lot. And even iMovie, I wasn't learning how to edit in there. I wasn't learning how to do things. I was just trying to get the content out there. I know how to cut bits out at the end, out at the beginning, take pull a part of a video apart and use that bit and that bit, put them together. But as far as the rest goes, I'm learning still. But if all I had to do all day was do YouTube and do editing and put out a couple of videos a week, that'd be a great life, and I'd do it myself. But I've got to learn. You use iMovie too, Jacob. That's good. It's a good app. I like it. What sort of music am I into? A lot of old heavy metal stuff like Judas Priest, Black Sabbath. Oh no, Alexa's lighting up over there. She's going to play something. Alexa, stop. I knew I should have turned her off at the wall. Yeah, I like a lot of and Guns N' Roses, stuff like that. A lot of the older stuff. Yeah, well, Dio, Ronnie James Dio, he used to be in Black Sabbath for a while too. Yeah, it was that Black Sabbath is cool. High country when I used to be, and even a bit of Motorhead stuff like that. When I used to do a lot of lives and I wasn't monetized, I'd play some songs, Black Sabbath and stuff like that. But I can't do that now because the record companies will get my money, even though I don't only get $2 a day, pretty much. I don't want to give it away. Yeah, your pop likes all that stuff. And I actually used to listen to a lot of it when I was a teenager, but a lot of it I've discovered later in life, like 30s when I was 40. A lot of, not discovered them, but didn't listen to all different people's albums. And Judas Priest, I was a little bit late with that stuff. I didn't really listen to it in the 80s that much, maybe more in the 90s. But yep, that's what I'm into. And I actually discovered a band couple of months ago called Sumo Psycho, and they're sort of a little bit of everything, a little bit of heavy stuff, rap, there's just all sorts of stuff. But check them out, Sumo Psycho, like sumo wrestler, Sumo Psycho. See why it's not psycho as you'd expect it to be spelt, Sumo Psycho. Yeah, I bought this a while ago. I was actually thinking about doing some ASMR, but this isn't the mic for that. But as long as it sounds good for this sort of thing, that's all right. So this thing's getting a bit cold. It's tasting even worse when it's cold. I might have to heat it up and eat the rest. I'm really surprised, from when I used to go live a lot, I never used to have much more subscribers than I do now. But to have 20 people here now after all this time, that's just fantastic. Like I never used to get 20 people at this stage of the live, and how long we've been going for? Doesn't say it, does it? We used to say it. Oh, here we go. 50 minutes ago. So we've almost been going an hour. Usually by about an hour, it starts dropping off a bit and all that sort of thing. But it's great. I love it. And the thing is, if I could, I'd go live more often. And when I was going live more before, Liam wasn't with me that much, and it was easier for me to do. But now I can't do it as much. Flame Crew, g'day. Did you come back again? I thought you were here earlier. And I'll give you a little bit of a sneak preview of what I'm doing tomorrow. Well, I've done it yesterday. Thanks, Tan. It went up to 10 already just before you even said it. 11. Thanks, Tan. I was thinking like 20 people, 7 thumbs up, and there's been people in here the whole time. But I find, and I've done it in the past, when I've said give us a thumbs up, I get more thumbs down. So I wasn't saying anything. I've learned my lesson. One night I did that, I got 7 thumbs down. And then I said, go on, give me thumbs down, go on, and they bloody gave me more. So I just keep my mouth shut about thumbs up and thumbs down now. I'll let someone else do it. So you reminded me, Flame Crew, in your yard homestead. How you going? You reminded me, Flame Crew, when you said about will I do White Christmas for a video? Because I could look it up. It's been that long since I've made it. I actually used to make it every now and then for Christmas. I could look up a recipe, but you reminded me that what I did yesterday, I got the red skin flavored milk, and just to give you a little bit of an idea what's going to happen when I post it tomorrow, I'll put it all together. I got the red skin flavored milk, and I got a big bowl of rice bubbles. And after I reviewed it, drank it, tried it out, I had it in a big glass, and then I tipped it into this bowl, and I pretended to do ASMR with it, but we were listening for the snap, crackle, and pop. So watch out for that tomorrow. It's coming up. I'm hoping that it'll be amusing anyway. I was quite amused with myself. Sometimes I even amuse myself. So yeah, it is nice. And the chocolate, the chocolate one is good. I actually quite liked it. A few people are saying they're not mad about it, but I actually liked it. Um, and it was funny when I was reviewing it, I looked on the back and I didn't see rice bubbles in it, or rice crisp, whatever you want to call them. And I'm eating away, and I haven't had White Christmas for ages, like for many years now. And I'm eating that chocolate, and I'm thinking, I said, well, there's raspberry, there's almond, there's this, there's that. And I'm thinking, there's something else in here. Like when I was eating it on camera, I'm thinking, oh, the rice crisp or rice bubbles, that's right. Because I know when I made them, that's what you put in it. So you reminded me, Flame Crew, talking about, because you're here, because you mentioned the White Christmas, that reminded me that I'm using rice bubbles, because I bought a big packet and I said to Liam, when I'm finished doing the video, I could make chocolate crackles or I could make White Christmas or both with them. It is nice, Tan. I loved it. I love quite a few people saying they don't like it. Maybe you should review it. Give it a review. Yeah, it's pretty good. I got a half price too. I think it was $2.40. That's a good price too. But I had trouble getting it at first, and even Liz was saying to me that she saw it in the local Woolworths here after I couldn't find it. I gave up on looking for it. She found it for me when she was out somewhere. And then she said, oh, she saw it in the local Woolworths. And the next time I was in there, they didn't have it again. So I already had it, but chocolate crackles on a live. I don't know about that. Actually, you don't have to cook them or anything. Maybe I could make them, but you got to put them in the, I'm sure you got to put them in the fridge for hours to set them, to make them go hard. So we'll see. Oh, there's plenty of things I can do live. I had another idea today. I won't give it away because I think it's something that it's nothing, no big deal. It's nothing fancy, but I think it's something no one's ever done. So I'm going to give it a go one day. Caramel. I wasn't mad. Caramel was all right, but I wasn't that mad about it. I'll take the white Christmas anytime. And when you make a video, sometimes you might think that people are exaggerating or saying how good it is, and it's just average to them. Really, that just you don't know what they're really saying, but or if they're telling the truth. But that White Christmas, to me, that was one of the best actual chocolate blocks, even though it's white chocolate, that I've ever had. Rum ball drink. Are you drinking it right now? I want to know what you think of it. Because I saw someone do the gingerbread man, or I call it gingerbread man, it doesn't say that. It's just gingerbread. It's got a picture of gingerbread man on it. And they said they didn't like it, and they tried everyone in the family and they didn't like it. No one liked it. So I'm not saying it was great, but it was okay. But that rum ball, it was different and I loved it. And you can taste the coconut in it. Like it's got rum. It's like rum balls if they had chocolate, had coconut bits on it. That's what it smells like. Yeah, that's exactly what I said, High Country, when Liz and I tried it. Well, I tried it. She made the stuff with it. It smells like Milky Bar. It tastes like Milky Bar. I just thought that's what it was. That was the taste, Milky Bar. But then I'm hearing this crap about the Cadbury are telling people that they made it so quickly and they had to age, and if you put it away for 6 months, the caramel will come out of it. I don't believe that crap. I don't believe it. You'll get the caramel taste. I think it just didn't taste like caramel at all, so they're just making up stories. Shame there's no rum. Because I mucked around on that video, someone said they thought there was rum in it because I was acting like I was a bit pissed. So, no, I didn't. I'll have a look at it later, Jacob. To tell you the truth, I don't get on Insta that much. Every now and then I look and then I see new things like that, but then it tells you you're caught up and all that sort of thing. But I don't look at it that much really. And half the time I don't even think to put it in the description because I don't really do that much on it. I don't remember. Yeah, it is strong, Michael, but I don't know what it is. I must have just have different taste. I actually didn't mind it. And I think because it was different, that's why I liked it. And I'm someone who, like, even though I don't really eat a lot of stuff like that, ice cream and chocolates and stuff like that, I actually quite like rum and raisin ice cream, and I haven't had it for years, but I like that rum taste. That's just me. But it was strong, I admit that. Even to smell it, it was strong. And that's the thing, yesterday when I had the redskin drink, I don't know if anyone's tried that, but you hear people are saying it doesn't have that much of flavour of red skin. Well, nothing much is going to have the flavour if it's full of milk, but it's diluted. But what hit me was, and you'll see it in the video, and I wasn't joking, I was about to drink it, and I don't sniff things that often, like go, how's the aroma, blah, blah, blah. But as soon as I put it under my nose, that red skin smell, I remember that smell. I got it straight away. It has a strong smell, but doesn't have a strong taste of red skin. You got someone pregnant at the moment, being coops. Yep, there's no red skin on that milk. There will be red skin after you finish drinking it. Now, talking about flaming hot puffs, which I'm not sure about, I've seen the Dorito things, but what I want to do one day, and whether it's live or whether it's just a video, I'm going to try. I shouldn't say too much, I'll give stuff away. I'm going to try the twisties, the hot twisties. And I saw someone a little while ago, an American guy. He he got some Doritos. I forget which ones they were, but he crushed them up as a crumb and then rolled some chicken in it and cooked it like a KFC type crumb. I'm going to do twisties, those hot twisties, whatever they're called, and I'm going to put them on make some chicken breast, make a crumb, and cook them up and see what they taste like with the hot twisties. I forget what they're called now. I'll tell you what, even though I did the red skin one yesterday, but I wasn't really planning on doing any of them. For me, I think the one I would probably like the most, because from what I remember, what I liked the most when I was a kid of those three chocolates, was the Jaffas. I love Jaffas, but the thing was I couldn't find. Well, I didn't look too hard, but I couldn't find any Redskin lollies to compare it with. But I ate that many Redskins when I was a kid. They were really popular. That I already know what the taste like. And as soon as I smelt that in the glass, it was just that Redskin smell. Actually, I looked in Woolies the other day for those twisties, and then I was at the garage down the road here, and I couldn't find them, but maybe they were just empty on the shelf. And I went to the garage to put some petrol in just down the road here, little BP one where I bought the Garlo's pie before, and they had them in there. But the only problem is they were like $3 something. I think they were close to $4, so I wasn't getting them there. What they call? I forget what they call, flaming hot twisties or something. But I want to try them, like as a crumb. They'd be probably easy to crumb up too, to crush up. Mm. And the thing is, even though you say Flame Crew that Hungry Jacks did that years ago, you probably think I know that, but I don't, because I hardly ever ate. I'm almost swore them. I hardly ever ate food like that before I did this channel, and I do want to try not to eat it too much if I can help it. But I tell you, Jacob, I looked at that burger today and I thought that just looks fantastic. It did look good. It looked like a gourmet burger, that's for sure. I like it when they put the big bits of lettuce on it, not the little shredded stuff too. It's much better. And they had tomato. I love tomato on any burger. Actually, I was only gonna. And funny you say that, Flame Crew. When this was hot, I didn't. It's not that it's changed much, but I can't say I'm mad about it. And I think it's this cheese that's in it, Mithra, and it's got feta as well. I've never probably tried it before. There's something called Mithra or something like that, cheese. But it's average. I wouldn't buy it again. I'm not going to review it. I'm not reviewing it and rating it. But for me, no, not again. It's average. Yeah, well, Peter was saying before about some pies at Aldi with gourmet potato pies, I think it was. I'm going to look for them next time. If I remember, I'm hopeless unless I write it down. I've got so many food things going on in my head. I was just talking to you guys about it all. But I might look for them and we might do a little review on them because I need to do some pies, don't I? Yeah, I like that Red Rooster roll when I had it. I had it a while ago. That's the thing because you want to try all these different things or do different videos. You never go back to eating the same thing again, even if you're mad about it. You think it's great. I'll do a video of me and Audi. Actually, you know what? I probably could because if you go into Coles or Woolies and do a video, they've usually got music going, so you're probably going to get copy strike. But I'm pretty sure, I should know by now, but I'm pretty sure Audi don't have music on. So I could do that. I don't think they really care much either. I'll tell you, someone who I haven't looked at for a while now, but Ashton Hill, how are you, mate? Someone I haven't looked at for a while now. She calls herself the Aussie housewife, and she used to do that. She used to have the camera in the trolley, and she'd be going around. I thought it was quite amusing. Aldi, in Coles, wherever. It was funny. But you see the trolley going around the shops, and she's chucking stuff in there. I might do that, eh? I'll tell you, Ben Coops. I know everyone's doing the $2 chicken bucket, whatever it is, a little bucket, go bucket, but I'll never get there. I wanted to get that one too and do a little video, but too much going on. I think it finishes tomorrow too, so that's a shame. $2, not bad, good value. But can't do everything. KFC tacos. I'll tell you one night, guys. I don't know if you saw when we did the little video the other night, but one day I'm going to sit here and make my nachos up for you. You'll love it. They're fantastic. I made them up myself. Big plate of nachos. We'll sit here and chomp away on my nachos. There's a nice big bit of cheese for you. I know, that's why I like to have Liam with me or have Liz with me. And Liz is okay with it. She doesn't mind if I'm doing it. She's okay with it. She doesn't get embarrassed or anything. But Liam, he's a bit funny about it. He doesn't like doing it. He actually was filming me when I went in Red Rooster. I'm surprised he did it. And it makes it hard if you're trying to do it by yourself too, and you're trying to grab food and all that stuff, trying to hold the camera. But I just think these days, how many times people aren't just, when you're out and you see people, they're not even filming or anything, they're always talking, they've got an earpiece in. So I'm sort of, if I saw someone filming, I probably wouldn't think much about it. Not just because I do it, because you always see people look like they're talking to themselves when they're by themselves. They're always talking on their phones with earplugs in or earpieces in. Getting bits everywhere here. I don't think I'm going to eat any more of that now. I'll finish it off later. Yeah, well, but the thing is, you see someone walking along, you might not see that they've got it, or you just know that they're on their own. You see their feet, and you think, no, talking to himself, because there are a lot of mad people around too, talking to himself as well. But you get used to it nowadays. It's like everyone's doing it. Most people do it. Well, I don't, but a lot of people do. Yeah, well, Flame Crew, if you saw Taz, Daz got the nacho cheese. I just happened to find it in the corner shop. Well, it's not on the corner, but it's like a little shop down the road from me. And that was funny that day he posted that video about the nacho cheese. We just had that the night before on the nachos that I made, but I didn't show you how I made them. We just had them there. And I poured that whole sauce all over it, that nacho cheese. I think it's Doritos. So it's really good too. It tastes good. And I put a salsa, I made up some minced beef or ground beef, however you want to say it, and put some onion in it, bit of spices. And I put from Aldi again, a little, it's like a Doritos salsa sauce, and it's got jalapenos in it, but it's an Aldi brand. Chuck that in the meat. It was all good. I don't know, bro. I'm not going there. I just thought it was funny that I had that sauce. You didn't see me put it on because you didn't know what it was, but it was nacho cheese, and it has. I'm pretty sure it hasn't been out that long. And then he had it as well the next day. It was funny that we both had it. Yeah, it was. It's pretty pricey where I went because down the road here, it's not a Coles or an IGA or anything like that, and it's just a local four star or something like that. It was pretty expensive, but that night we had the nachos. I said to Liam, because he wants to have them all the time now, I said, well, I'll buy all the ingredients, the chips and all that stuff, the meat. And I said, when I go shopping, but I can't get the cheese there, the nacho cheese. So I said, you got to get it. So we went to Woolworths the other night to buy some stuff and he grabbed the cheese. So that was good. I didn't have to get that. Anyway, guys, we've been going for a little while now. It's been great to be here again, and we will do it again. Yeah, they do have too many TV ads. Okay, yeah, well, Ashton, that's partly why we make a lot of comments. Like, we try to support each other, but we also make comments so people will see us, and I'm glad you did. So we want to be seen. We want to be out there. We want to people to come and watch our videos. So Ashton, thanks for coming in. I'm really happy to see a new person, and I'm happy to see all you OGs, as we call you, old gangsters. So guys, I'm going to head off. What? Thanks, dude. I appreciate you too, Ben Coops. I appreciate all you guys. It's great to have you here. Anyway, guys, I'm going to pack it in. I got to do some things, and I will do this again eventually. I can't say when, but there's plenty of things going on. I've always got something happening. So, guys, and the video tomorrow will be the Redskin one. Hopefully, you'll find it a little bit different, a little bit more amusing, a little bit amusing. So, guys, I will say, you know, I love Audi. Don't buy that one. It's absolute rubbish. Well, not absolute rubbish, but I'm not getting it again. Anyway, guys, I can see it all lighting up and everyone's saying goodbye. So I better say hooroo. Remember, you can never be too Aussie. Thanks for coming in. Bye-bye.